Ryan Banafitemi. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. Here's Thomas. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Gray outside. Offline with the three. And the Mercury with possession.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that Alyssa Thomas has been playing with 2 torn labrums for years now. I mean, talk about toughness.
Yeah, hence her one-handed shooting style. But she's an absolute warrior. She's not only playing through pain, she's doing it at an elite level.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Here's Uzan. Guarded by Canada. We played just over a minute here in the first. Down low. And Thomas gets it to go.
Well, just taking what she sees. Have to appreciate how Thomas breaks down defenses and pick and rolls.
Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. And the dream, another three.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
And here's Brown. Here's Taurasi. Gray defending. Tries from 10. Tries again. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Effective around the rim. Taurasi is well-rounded. She can finish with a multitude of moves.
Now here's Gray. She has 6. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's Alicia Gray again missing. Rossi outside. To the left side wing. Copper outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
Founded back in 2021, the Commissioner's Cup has been an awesome addition to the WNBA season, Brian.
Oh, we all have loved it. It brings extra excitement to the schedule. So much so that the NBA adopted their own version of it.
Yeah, and it's been great in the NBA. What I love about it, we get a final way before the final. So you get a taste of postseason pressure a lot earlier.
Here's Copper, and there's another one for the Mercury. Here's Canada. Pass to Gray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From past the arc. They get it back to the paint. Let's go with a three. Good on the three-point shot.
With a strong all-around offensive game, Gray is a consistent pillar to what her team does offensively.
Timeout called the Mercury. Phoenix trailing here. Thomas outside. Copper left side. The tray. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough.
And looking at the Atlanta Dream, they haven't won a playoff series since 2018.
Yeah, Atlanta has struggled of late. But when you look at this current roster, they are very young and talented. Headlined by 2022 first overall pick, Ryan Howard.
And the basket by Copper.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Gray outside. For three. Doesn't go for her. Pass to Whitcomb. Sabali. No good from outside.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
They get it again. to Gray. From downtown, nailed from three-point land.
Just set her up. Gray, always looking to shoot it.
Here's Whitcomb. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Copper. Takes the three. The three-pointer is on target.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
A three from Alicia Gray. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Copper, left side. Banked in off the glass.
Blake, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
And it's good. But hold on. The officials may want to take another look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under
Got it again. They need to be certain she beat the buzzer here.
You know, there's a lot of basketball still left to play. Some might say, can we skip the replay review this time around? But, you know, honestly, you never know how this review might impact.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed the process up with the replay review center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
Yeah, the key is just get it right.
And so both teams trading. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
Really putting in the work on the offensive glass.
They've set the tone here early with the hustle.
And here's Paul. Caldwell. Pass to Coffey. Now Hillman. Shot clock at 6. Walker Kimbrough with it. The three. Good. First shot, first back.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Whitcomb with it. Sabali, defended by Coffey. The offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Nice D from Nia Coffey.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Outside Howard. That three off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Harasi can't get it to go. Atlanta in the lead. Shot on the wing. And a shot by Howard, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And Tim, you talk about never giving up. Sammy Whitcomb graduated college in 2010, didn't make her W debut until 2017. That's perseverance.
Yeah, a 28-year-old rookie. Sammy never gave up on that dream of playing in the league. In college, you think about, her three-point, she was good with 33%. With the W, that number is about 37, 38%. And that improvement is why she has a spot here in the league.
Three, Ryan Howard. Satu Sabali comes up with the board. And here the Mercury. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Taurasi. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
You have to guard all parts of the court against Taurasi. Once she crosses half court, she will score from anywhere.
From deep, Ryan Howard, and that's good.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Pass to Whitcomb. To the inside. From the paint. And the bucket is good from Taurasi indeed.
Sometimes the best play is to move it. Whitcomb, nice idea there.
Outside Howard. Shoots over Taurasi from out on the wing, and she knocks it down. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They trail by 3.
Here's Uzan.
Whitcomb. Here's Savali. Out to Taurasi.
2 minutes.
Whitcomb sets a screen. Here's the 3. Diana Taurasi with another miss. The Dream on offense. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass.
You see the speed on full display as Howard blazes past the defense.
Pass to Taurasi.
Uzan.
Back to Taurasi. That doesn't go either for Diana Taurasi.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself.
Here's Uzan.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Whitcomb. And there's the call on Ryan Howard. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Thomas.
Uzan.
Guarded by Canada. Copper outside. From outside the arc, it's good as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Reiner inside. She's covered by Thomas. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Savali.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Uzan.
To the middle. Thomas. And that one's good.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Here's Jones. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Dream out in front, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. It's been an outstanding game from Gray.
It's amazing to watch. She spoils us with her performances game in, game out. And so far, another big scoring night for her.
And oftentimes when she puts up that many points in the first half, she follows it up with an even better second half. So we'll see if that happens again here.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
One of the most talented facilitating forwards in the WNBA. Thomas has such a unique skill set.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Leah Copper from outside.
No good. Now shooting 75% on 6 of 8 from the field. Gray outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Leah Copper for three.
The rebound by Gray. Pass to Jones. Howard.
She's covered by Copper.
Gray outside. Connects from three-point range.
What a competitor. She's been looking for a shot all game long. She's shouldered almost all the offensive load for them.
Leah Copper for three. Again, Kalia Copper missing.
And Atlanta has possession. Gray outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Leah Copper for three. They get the rebound.
That one goes. Count it.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Gray with it.
Now guarded by Copper.
Gray outside. There's the three. And the three ball is good.
All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the two-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
Shoots the three. Mercury with the rebound. Pass to Copper.
Here's Uzan.
Guarded by Jones.
Back to Copper.
To Rossi outside. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Gray.
Didn't see that miss coming. She's usually so good from that range.
For three. Drills it from outside.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
And so she's able to get 1 of 2.
And talking about the dream, they do one thing very well. Let's get to the line.
Last year, they led the league in free throw makes and attempts. The Dream have athletic slashers and players that can get to the rim.
This one for 3. Offensive rebound, Mercury. Diana Taurasi on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Accurate, quick, soft. It's a thing of beauty. It's a Diana Taurasi made 3.
Here's Reiner. Nails the baby hook.
Really, that's her strong suit, the ability to find a way through the D and finish at the rim.
Now Whitcomb.
And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. And the Mercury, another 3.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Here's Thomas. Green with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. A drive by Brittany Griner. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the miss by Brittany Griner. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head into the fourth. Dream out in front, up 6. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Whitcomb with it. Copper outside.
Watch this, watch this.
Shoots over Coffee. Copper no good.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pass to Kubai. Canada. Jones, guarded by Sabali. Outside Canada. Now Kubai. Walker Kimbrough. Off the mark there with the 3. Sammy Whitcomb goes in. She can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Nia Coffey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they wanted a strong finish in the fast break, so they get it to Jones, who hustles in transition.
Pass to Uzan. Sabali. Copper outside. Inside. Here's Uzan. Elbow shot. That shot off the mark. Atlanta leading. Jones outside. Some solid defense from Satu Sabali. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Really good at working off the ball. You see Sabali find space and make well-timed cuts. She just gets it.
Atlanta calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. And so here's Atlanta. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From deep, Alicia Gray knocks down the 3 ball.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Now here's Copper. Soft touch off the glass.
You just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time.
From deep, Alicia Gray hits it from 3-point range.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Late second half for her so far.
And here's Copper. Launches it. And Jones pulls it down.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Copper outside. Over to the wing. Here's Thomas. The shot comes out. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. Pass to Gray. Takes the 3. And the Dream, another 3.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from 3-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
I mean, what a time to hit the 3s.
And the basket by Copper.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Canada, she gets it in there.
Fighting through the trees, that was a spectacular move from Canada.
Copper up top, guarded by Howard. Pass to Thomas. Brown. Clock at 6. Diana Taurasi on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
The three is up. And it's Atlanta with the rebound. Gray outside. Puts up a three. Brown grabs the board. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Guarded by Howard. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Kalia Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
And so she makes both from the line. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a Tim.
Their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
Alexis Pence, 3 points.
Here's Coffee. And the miss. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and an extra confidence.